Have you seen the new trailer of the Avengers Doomsday? I have. I've talked about that. And I can safely say that I am going to see it. But compared to the original Avengers, my hype is definitely not as high as it used to be. I'm just going to be a consumer and consume. Sure, it's Doctor Doom. That's crazy and stuff. But man, it just feels different. You know, it just feels different from watching the first Avengers and being like, okay, this villain Thanos that has been built up for like years and years, and this is a combination of a decade worth of films. Compared to that, Doomsday just feels like we don't really know how we want to conclude this, so we're just gonna throw all the shit at the wall and hope there's enough iconic characters that people buy tickets. Pretty much it. Doomsday is coming out the same day as Dune Part 3. Now, Dune Part 3 is something I am very, very excited for. Doomsday. Shit. The marketing writes itself, man. The marketing definitely writes itself. The end of Infinity Wars is the most shocked I have ever been in the cinema. I know. And it's depressing to talk about the end of the Infinity Wars. It was just like it was just yesterday. Because I remember seeing that in cinemas, and that was such a big cultural moment that I will never forget the pure shock and awe of seeing that ending and having to wait a year to see how it concluded. Did you see the Avengers lost IMAX because Dune gets it for an entire month? I did not see that. I mean, you know, I would rather see Dune in IMAX, so I can see why. Reze and Infinity Castle is superior to the Avengers. I'm an anime fan as well, but you know, you can't take away the cultural moment of the original Avengers and Infinity War. That is such a mainstream cultural moment. We often talk about the cinematic cultural moments of the older generation. Like, I can't imagine what it was like seeing Star Wars for the first time in theaters and seeing Empire Strike Back with the Darth Vader moment. I'm sure that was like, it feels like Infinity War for me is how I feel a lot of my uncles and my dads felt when that was coming out. Reza movie was magical in theaters. It was absolutely magical in theaters. And I hope that we get an anime experience that is equal to or even could eclipse that. We're getting Your Name in theaters again, but in 4K. I swear I saw Your Name in IMAX as well once. There was this IMAX showing in the UK for Your Name. And I think I've seen Your Name 3 times in theaters. It's been a while since I watched Your Name. I would like to rewatch Your Name. Are you going to play Hollow Knight? Well, yes, that is the title of the stream. So we are going to be playing Hollow Knight. We're just yapping right now. We're just yapping, just a little bit of yapping. How does IMAX work for anime? Things are just really big. I don't really get IMAX. I'm like, you know, I get it conceptually, but it's bigger screen for me. Bigger screen, better audio. That is my understanding of IMAX. Pretty much it.